Can you just move the auto cue bit because it's a bit
Dan,
wonky and I couldn't see it earlier.
Something.
Just
on film.
Yeah, oh, that's fine. He's doing it. Is that like? So what? To just however, it's going to be a good one. We're ready. You're just having a laugh. You're just laughing. Hello and welcome to This Generation, the show that discusses the issues in our society that aren't really talked about. Every week we'll have a new issue that we'll be discussing which concerns our generation and future. However, on today's show, we will be diving into the ever-changing world of social media, specifically looking at the negative effect it can have on our self-esteem and confidence. It has been reported that over 68% of adults edit their selfies before posting them on social medias, and we want to get to the bottom of why this is. Here, in the audience today, we have a selection of young adults who are going to discuss with them with me their opinion on social medias. Hi guys, welcome on today's show. Okay, so who here is on social media? Who uses it? Everyone. That's a good start. Does anyone here follows any celebrities and why?
I mostly follow like actors to like follow their work and like to kind of see like what new projects they've got going on.
Right.
I mostly follow art accounts for like inspiration and stuff.
Art, right.
Yeah, mostly follow football players.
Football players, right.
Pretty much.
I mostly follow reality TV stars to see like fashion, eating stuff, and then maybe artists, music artists that I like to see what they're up to and things.
Yeah, I follow actresses and actors again just to see when their latest things are coming out and what they're up to really.
Okay.
I follow lots of like athletes and stuff and skateboarding, things like that.
Very good.
I don't follow celebrities, but I do follow famous cats. So
famous cats. Yeah. Right. So celebrities then is quite, you know, the word that comes back to our mouth here. So would you say that they influence you in any ways by, you know, their pictures on Instagram or anything?
I'd say that celebrities definitely influence a lot of people on Instagram because of maybe the way they promote their bodies and things like that and what they wear and stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah, I just have to agree with that.
Yeah, you think it's
usually the trends because they make new trends, so
right.
it starts with them and you want to copy them really.
Yeah, I see what you mean, right. Another quick question, do you think that all of their pictures are edited? Do you think that all of these, especially celebrities, do you think they edit their pictures?
I think, I don't know if edited, but taken in a good light. You don't see them putting ones on of their figure that looks bad, and I mean some are quite good. Some openly say I'm gonna like not wear makeup, like phone cotton's quite good for that, which I think is very empowering for women especially. But yeah, definitely a lot of it is edited and the right pictures chosen, if you see what I mean. Yeah,
yeah, definitely. I mean, due to a huge popularity of online celebrities, some people may feel pressured to look a certain way online. So we met up with a Photoshop expert, Marcus, who showed us just what editing software such as Photoshop can do to image and how some of these celebrities get their online persona. Well, shall we have a look? Right.
My name is Marcus Hughes. I'm a Photoshop expert. I'm generally just a point of contact for my friends who need Photoshop done or any edits done. Photoshop is a great tool. It comes with many tools that the editor can actually manipulate photos with. Some of the tools, they can morph images and they can cut images out. I'm just going to show how you could edit just everyday people to look a certain way online. Seeing images that have been edited and seeing the originals before it, you realise how obvious it is, but you don't necessarily see that until you've seen the original image. So I think maybe perhaps online, when images have been edited, maybe like a clone stamp or a kind of watermark to say that they've been edited. I think for a younger audience that do look up to people on social media and how they look, especially with appearance. Follow them for the good reasons. Follow them for the reasons that you like them. So stuff like, you know, what they're doing, their interests. Follow them for maybe how they've become successful, but don't follow them to be them. You know, be yourself.
That was quite interesting to see. Obviously, there's a lot of editing on celebrities' picture. I mean, that Madonna photo was quite terrifying. What do you guys think of that? What do you think about like these celebrities changing their image so much? Like a 50-year-old looking like a 25, Justin Bieber that looks like a 35-year-old man with this, you know. What do you think?
I guess a lot of it's like smoothing out skin, trying to make themselves look better for the audience, I suppose.
Yeah.
I reckon it'd be quite harmful if that's all you see constantly.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think it can definitely be quite toxic. I think it depends on the type of celebrity. I think some are obviously like reality. It's sort of the job. You have people that obviously stage them as well. So there's different types of it, really.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I think definitely with figure it can be very damaging to like eating disorders and stuff. Girls thinking that girls are a lot more thinner than they actually are. It can be very, damaging.
Yeah.
It's really just unnecessary because it creates this false perfection that everyone knows isn't
definitely.
real.
Yeah.
It's just superficial.
Yeah, I have to agree with everyone. I think it's like just false advertisement of who they are and things like that, really.
Yeah.
I agree, like it's quite detrimental to us because we're quite self-conscious as a generation.
Yeah, definitely. I think it started a long time ago, and it's still a bit present. I mean, I think you guys might remember all these scandals about these very, very skinny models back in like probably 10 years ago, and it's still quite present. We're trying to fight back against that, but you know, I think it's damaging for boys and girls, considering these pictures of like, you know, you need to be super muscly or very skinny for a girl, or you know, this and that. It's a bit, it's a bit pressuring, I suppose. But right, so we'll have a look at another couple of VTs. So next we wanted to do a little social media experiment. So we wanted to see whether an edited selfie could receive more likes than an unedited one on social media, so, you know, Instagram or Facebook or something. We had two brave volunteers that wanted to do this, Dan and Molly. So we're going to watch Dan's experience first. He's going to take a couple of pictures and edit one. And then, and then see what happens.
My name is Darren, and today I'll be participating in a social experiment on Instagram. I'll be taking two photos, one that's edited using Facetune and the other unedited, and I'll be seeing which one gets the most likes. I think for some people it can be a habit of them where they have to put filter over it, edit it, and they go through so much to upload a picture where it gets to a point where it's no longer natural, it looks quite unnatural. But yeah, I'm excited to see how this social experiment goes. I've never done anything quite like this before. Let's get cracking.
Right, so what do you think about that? In a quick answer.
What one do I think is going to win?
Yeah.
The edited one, definitely.
The edited one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, shall we have a look?
So it's been up for 5 minutes and the unedited one has got 50 likes already, and I'm like a bit surprised by that. And the edited one, which I thought would get more likes, has 32 likes. That's very interesting, guys. I feel like maybe if more people were to participate in a challenge like this, it would boost their self-esteem.
Right, that's quite, you know, that's quite shocking. I mean, considering the first VT about all these celebrities desperate to change their image, and yet his unedited picture got the most likes. That's a bit crazy. What do you think then?
I think people just want to see, I don't know, they want to see genuine stuff, really.
That's true.
I think like the way we use social media is like changing a bit.
Definitely, yeah. Do you think that yeah, you can pass it, that's all right. Do you think that maybe it's because our generation is a bit tired of that? You know, you should look like this, or oh my God, your skin is like that, or what do you think about this?
Yeah, it's a bit like repetitive with like celebrities and like endorsements to like make your skin look perfect. When you age anyway, it's not always going to be perfect, so you have to get used to that. But
yeah, definitely, right. One more maybe? What do you think about that?
I think that a lot of people, like a lot of Dan's friends and stuff,
Yeah.
will probably appreciate it because, you know, they're seeing Dan for who he is, and that's what they're used to seeing. Maybe.
Sure, definitely, yeah. Right, so now we're going to watch Molly's one. It's the last one we've got. She's done the vlog where she's going to take 2 selfies, and we're going to see if her edited one is the best or the non-edited. Let's have a look.
Today I'm going to be taking part in a social study to see how Facetune can differ in likes on your Instagram, how it can affect your self-esteem. So I'm going to take a selfie and I'm going to edit it, put it on Instagram and then see how the likes differ between each photo.
So I've always had quite low self-esteem, so I'm kind of feeling a bit apprehensive about doing the study, but I think it'll be really interesting to show, do people actually really notice the difference and do they prefer edited pictures or unedited pictures? I think it'll be really interesting to find out and I'm really excited to give it a go.
Right, so what do you think is going to happen? Is it the edited or the unedited?
Probably the edited one again.
Yeah, do you think the edited one? Okay, shall we have a look?
Okay, so it's been a couple of hours since I posted the selfie. I'm back at home in my room and I was quite surprised by the results actually. I only got about 20 likes, whereas the other one I think got about 75, so it's just made me feel like quite confident in my own skin, like I don't need to have it edited. So I think a lot of people could probably take from this, people can see the difference and they do appreciate natural beauty, so yeah.
All right. Well, once again, I think that tells a lot about our generation, I think. What do you think about that result then?
Well, again, it's like you got to embrace your natural beauty, really. Like,
Definitely.
again, like I said before, you age, and like to think that your skin looks horrible is like quite messing with your head and mental health stuff.
Definitely. Do you think that maybe you can pass it on? That's all right. Don't worry. It's all good. Do you think that maybe this is just a sort of message of hope for like all the next generations and the other ones? Like, maybe some of you have little brothers and sisters that are just coming into the age of using social media. What do you think about that? Like, is it quite a good thing?
Yeah, definitely. Like, people are going to start appreciating and like feeling more confident about their real self.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. What do you think then?
Yeah, I think it's not about sort of what's on your face, but sort of what's about in your body. It's sort of people want to see smiles rather than slap. Really, that's my opinion.
That's very true. Right. Well, now thinking about maybe like the environment we're living on, because it's not only just an image sort of thing. Do you think that society in general is changing with like food and like people trying to be healthier, eating organic? Is it a part of a bigger thing? Is there a bigger picture?
I think there's definitely more pressure to look a certain way and be healthy. Like my little sister, like when I was her age, 14, I didn't care about what I ate, about going to the gym, but I feel like now that's what she does with her friends. She goes to the gym, she keeps fit. I feel like it is a very prevalent thing at the moment and it is rising through generations. So
definitely.
Yeah, as she said before, it's like changing times. Before thin eyebrows were a thing and now bushy eyebrows are a thing.
Yeah.
So super skinny models were a thing and now people want a bit of curves. So everything is just changing, but hopefully it's for the better.
Yeah, definitely. That's really right. I mean, we've seen that changing a lot. Well, that brings us to the end of the show. Unfortunately, it's the end of another insightful show. Thank you so much to our fabulous audience over there. Well done, guys, for joining us today here and giving us some really interesting perspective on social media. And most importantly, thank you at home for watching us. You can join us next week here. We will be looking at the British monarchy and most recently the wedding that just happened. And see if they're, tradition and something that has to be cut or outdated. Until then, see you next week.